It's a brick! It's a brick! Vicky Coren has done it!
Vicky Coren, journalist, author and TV presenter, has been folded round to Emad and...
Did he have King Queen?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Not too much, don't raise too much. Make it small.
Cool. Emad makes the call.
Oh, he's only called. Vicky was beseeching him not to raise at all.
You go heads up, you'll see a flop.
There we go, 2 overcards, pocket pair.
Jules could have probably raised there and picked that pot up.
Queen of clubs, Queen of hearts.
Wow.
That is a great flop for Emad. Jules is now wishing he had played.
No, not really.
Well, he doesn't know that a higher queen was in the hand of Emad.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He's wishing he's played.
Exactly.
But he wouldn't have known what trouble he'd have got into.
50,000. Emad bids 50,000.
Now, what's Vicky thinking? My pocket pair's still good. Has he got ace jack? Got a pair of 7s. She probably doesn't think he's got a queen. He probably wouldn't bet 50,000 with a queen, which is why it's such a good bet.
That would be silly if you had a queen. No one's that lucky. Make it 200.
No, she's fallen right.
Vicky raised
She's fallen into his trap. Oh dear.
If you've got a queen, you're winning. I'm going to tell you that for nothing.
Oh dear.
He has got a queen. He is winning.
picking it up, yeah?
Now, what should Emad do here? Should he just call?
Yeah, definitely.
The call.
Exactly what he does.
Now she knows he's got a queen.
Why are you calling?
Because I have no idea what you have and I'm scared.
I've decided you don't have a queen, but now maybe...
Turn card is 10 of diamonds.
Now, surely Vicky shouldn't put another chip in this pot.
No, she shouldn't.
See now... But I think you probably have 2 jacks, which means if I check, that gives you a free chance to make a straight. That would be bad. But what if I go on and he does have a queen? That would be terrible. All right, go on.
Okay. I'm all in.
All in.
Are you all in?
She's got to fold now. I think she really wants to win this tournament.
Now you see, the thing about that is...
Am I allowed to leave now? Because I don't want to listen to this again. Serious? Can I go have a cigarette or something?
No, but the thing about that is now you can't do that with 2 jacks. That would just be silly. So now maybe you have worse or maybe you have nothing at all.
Does
Maybe
anyone
it's
have an
nothing
iPod?
at all.
She does like to talk at the
Oh,
table.
that's a very
Vicky.
confusing thing for you to do.
It's very simple. Just fold and let's move on to the next
No,
thing.
but then it's like, what if I've got a better hand than you? Then I would feel silly.
I'll make you feel better and I'll show you when you muck. And then you won't have any hard feelings.
No, you'll show me like an ace king and then laugh and laugh. Go on, have it. Have it.
That was
Then
inevitable.
Show me this hand, and it'd better be good.
Show you.
You said you would.
Come on!
Vicky thinks she's playing in a £500,000 home game.
At the secondary feature table, they've gone 3-way to the flop. Action's been checked to Vicky Coren, who raised it free. With 2 overs and a flush draw, she bets 1,100.
Holz with an overpair.
Calls. James Sims with top pair.
And top kicker is going to raise.
He check raises to 3,800.
This is not a good raise.
Vicky's called.
What's an overpair and a straight draw to do?
Holz currently has the best hand, and he is moving all in.
Whoops.
That's the better part of 10k more.
This is why I said it was not a good raise.
You must have planned for this when you raised.
I don't think he did.
Always a possible outcome.
But he has top pair, top kicker.
He folds.
How much is it?
13,300.
All right, come on. I'll give you a spin. Good luck.
I call if you don't.
Wait, what? How?
We got a race on our hands. Vicky looking for a king, a jack, or a heart. And there's a heart on the turn.
See ya.
Good luck.
Vader Holtz eliminated. Yeah, she's raised it up. And Barney is on the button with ace 10. And Barney likes to see flops, but do you really want to be calling a raise with ace-10? On this occasion, the answer is yes.
So the flop comes 9-10 king. So Vicky pairs her king, Barney pairs his 10.
She's playing it cute. She's checked to Barney.
There's a bit of history. I mean, they play it together a lot, Barney and Vicky, so they kind of know each other's games. So looks like he's bet 17,000. Vicky's called with top pair. It's a good play.
Check.
Checks in the dark.
She's got a middle pin straight draw here as well. Now this is interesting. It's given Barney the nut flush draw as well. Vicky's still leading with the kings. She's also got her open-ended. Sorry, should I say a middle pin straight draw.
Barney looks a bit confused about why Vicky checked before seeing the turn card.
I think Vicky probably knows she's winning now. She'll probably put a bet in, a sort of value bet, try to get paid.
42,000.
Wow.
This is a very, very significant moment. If Vicky can call this hand, it's an excellent call. But what's she putting him on? Did he make the flush? Has he just checked on the turn because he's made the nut flush? Could he have flopped the straight? No, he wouldn't bet the straight. What, you know, this is what she's thinking.
Well, these two have played a lot of poker together.
Has he just come over the top because he recognised that Vicky's bet is just a value bet and that she might put the rest down? They know each other really well, these two.
So you're supposed to have called?
Barney doesn't look comfortable there, James.
You've got a flush.
No, I haven't got a flush, but if you
It
had...
doesn't matter which two then.
Well, because if you had a straight or two pair or a set or something, you just call, wouldn't you? Call and turn your hand over. To go all in rather than just call, you've either got a flush or I'm winning. You can't, you wouldn't, why would you make that raise with...
If she calls this, it's going to be a great call.
She's showing great powers of deduction here, John. She's ruling out all the hands that he can't have.
Sorry, Dean, I just need a minute.
Well, she's working out. It's a very, very
Come on,
difficult call. She's called him.
She thinks she's in front, and she's right.
Brilliant call. That is a brilliant call.
A great move by Barney, but a fantastic call by Vicky Coren. She works it out in her head.
What does it mean? That's a big
Got a
bet.
total blank on the end here.
Well, it's a total blank. It is a diamond, but he could have made two pair. But would he bet 600,000 with two pair? I think he'd probably make it a little bit less. The only possibility here is that he was betting 600,000 because he'd hit some sort of weird straight or flush. I think she's got to call this hand, even though she's only got one pair. In this sort of situation, I think she probably has to call. It's a very difficult call. Wow, who'd have thought? Oh, she did. She said call.
She's
Very,
made the
very good
call. She's made the call, and it is an excellent call because top pair is good. The tens will take that pot, and that is going to give Vicky a phenomenal chip lead over Emad Tahtouh.
That's an inspired call. It was a very, very good call indeed.
The first hand of heads-up play, and Vicky Coren is now in a really strong position, a dominating position. As you said, John, it could be destiny. The local girl could be about to take this title.
Oh, I hope she does. Emad's really he's not going to feel good about that. He's made a big bluff and got called.
Lost all of his pink chips now.
So 6 of clubs, 7 of diamonds for Vicky. And Emad checks. Very similar hands. This
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's made the straight.
Wow, and he's got his open-ended. He's got open-ended straight. He may move in with this. He's a very aggressive player, Emad. He may just make a move here. Okay, he's definitely raising.
How much? Is he going to push?
No, he's about. He'll probably bet what, something like 300,000, 400,000, 450. Now, what's Vicky gonna do? Is she gonna just flat call?
She wants to know how much Emad's got behind.
Which is significant.
370, 390, 410.
I think she's gonna move all in because she realises he's okay. Oh, she's just calling. Okay. I thought maybe she was thinking actually if I move all in here, he probably thinks he's pot committed, so he'll have to call anyway. But she's just playing it very trickily and just trapping him. Let's see whether Emad bets on the turn.
Here's the turn card.
Turn card brings 10.
Wow.
And Emad moves all in. An immediate call from Vicky Coren, and he sees the bad news.
He's gutted.
She's got the straight. He needs a 7 to make a higher straight. And one of those 7s is in Vicky Coren's hand. Limited outs here for Emad Tahtouh.
Let's see the river card.
Vicky Coren wins the London EPT. The jack does not help Emad Tahtouh. The straight that she made on the flop, a fantastic result as Vicky wins at the Vic.
And Fundaro just calls, playing the aces deceptively. Oh boy!
2 pair for Vicky. Stop it. Vicky now a huge favourite. Roughly a 3-1 favourite over Fundaro. And from Fundaro's perspective, he is an absolute monster here.
And he's really under-repped it as well, so he's going to convince himself that...
I mean, Vicky could be betting anything.
Yeah, exactly. He does raise.
And with authorita.
A check raise from Giacomo Fundaro.
This is not a time where you want to make a rookie mistake, realize the guy's got more chips, or it's not your turn to act. She's just kind of overthinking everything right now.
Vicky just called. We're going to the turn. It's a 10. So Fundaro now picks up a gut shot to a straight.
And this board's starting to get kind of dangerous for Queen Jack. Now, we know that she's got a lock on the hand for a moment, but against Ace King, she's not doing so hot.
Well, Fundaro's equity hasn't changed since the flop.
Fundaro can hit a set. He can counterfeit Vicky's hand with a 7 or a 10.
Remember, he check raised the flop, but he does not continue to bet on the turn. He checks to Vicky.
And Vicky must bet here, because even though she has 2 pair, there are cards that can come on the river that she will not like.
I think he has to make a decision now.
I think he's going to be shoving a lot of the time here.
He shoves! And Vicky calls!
No tank this time.
And we are on the verge of making history on the European Poker Tour. Vicky Coren gets it in ahead.
What a sweat.
Giacomo Fundaro needs an ace, king, 10 or 7. He has 12 outs, any other card on the river, and we have our first 2-time EPT champ.
Just an unreal tense moment right now.
If you're ever going to pray, Vicky, Easter Sunday is the day to do it.
The entire poker world calling for a deuce. No ace, no king, no 10, no 7. It's a brick! It's a brick! Vicky Coren has done it! She is the first player in the history of 10 seasons of the European Poker Tour to win 2 main event titles.
And I cannot think of a better ambassador for the game who reaches so many facets of life to have accomplished this task.
It's a feat that may never be equaled.